Were you then? So you're 8.5 when
I was 8.5 when they called DHR.
No, when they removed you.
When they removed me, sorry.
When they called DHR, you were just a little over 8 years old.
Oh.
Okay. So tell us about the day that they removed you. What exactly happened? Where were you?
I was at school. I was excited to go back to school. It was a dentist appointment.
You had a dentist appointment planned?
I had a dentist appointment that day, and I thought it was the dentist appointment when it was really DHR at my school getting me. And I ran up back to my classroom after I saw them. My counselor followed me.
Who did you see?
DHR workers. A cop. I think I saw the cop. No, I saw a cop when I went back down there the second time. When my counselor and my teacher was being really nice to me and trying to get me to not stop crying, and I wouldn't. Then I finally did. I went back down there the second time. I saw the cop. And then I went.
What did the DHR worker say to you when you saw her? And a side note, a lot of the things he's telling y'all, I don't know. We haven't really discussed it. I've asked him to wait till the podcast. So
I really don't remember, but I think she said, hey, like,
hurry.
Hello. And I was like,
did she tell you the reason she was there?
I want to say she did, guys, but I don't know really.
Okay, and
exactly.
Then what happened before you had to leave the building with the DHR worker?
I got to go in a treasure box, and I circled around with some teachers and counselors. I don't think it was teachers, and I said a prayer. And
what did they pray for?
That I would be safe. Then I left and went to this building. They asked me if I had a phone. But first, before they asked me if I had a phone in my book bag, they said, if anybody answers, they can come pick you up, whoever answers you. So I was happy about that.
So who did you
No one answered.
Who did you leave with from the school?
I left with to the school, cop, DHR workers. DHR workers, I rode in the car with them. The cop followed us, went to a different route after he followed us for about 10-ish, 15-ish minutes.
And then you got to a building, and what happened?
I went to the building. I just filled Joanne, but I'll say again. They asked me if I had a phone before they asked me if I had a phone. They said, whoever answers, because they had a phone that was calling people, whoever answers gets to come pick you up. That was a big fat lie. No one answered. And if they did, they probably would not have went to pick me up. My papa didn't answer. My mom didn't answer. My dad didn't answer. My nana didn't answer.
Do you know for sure who they were calling?
Actually, I've never thought about it. I did not know for sure. They asked me if I knew a phone number. I said no. Oh, we just have it in this book.
Okay.
And then they started calling.
How long were you at that building?
That was like 11 hours. And that was in each office, like 3 hours each office. And that was like annoying.
Did they tell you where you were going to spend the night?
Nope, they never told me. So, my mom knew that I was going to foster care in another room, but then she ran into her old boss, and she worked in that building. She ran into an old boss, and I didn't go to foster care. They took me off of it, and I didn't even know that they were doing that. They just rushed in there, and then this DHR worker was just calming me down in this room. No one else was in there, and it was like creepy.
Did they tell you if you were going to go?
And I kept on asking the DHR worker that was in there sitting down, like, doing my hands for some reason, trying to calm me down. She just was crazy because she never told me what was happening. She said, "Oh, I don't know," when she really knew. So that was a big fat lie too, guys. So if you ever get in that situation, please know that whatever they say is a big fat lie because it's true.
When they came and got you in a car to leave that building, where did they tell you were going?
Oh, I was going to my papa's. Then I asked, "Oh, that's a lot of cars or something over there."
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Or that's where we went in at or something. And then she said, "Oh, that's where we would have been going." And...
Okay.
Cuckoo melon.
What? Okay.
She's
so
cray-cray.
what do you have to tell the people, the audience, about how you felt about that day?
I felt scared at school, then I calmed down, and then...
How did you feel in the building?
Scared, not scared, scared, not scared, and scared.
Were you looking for Mommy and Daddy?
I don't think I was even looking for y'all for some reason because I was just really scared that day. I was just scared that day. I may have because, I did not even know y'all were in that building.
Did they tell you that we were going to pick you up, or did they not say anything of that nature?
Yeah, I said something about that nature because at the phone situation, they said whoever answers the phone, like no one did. They said if anybody answers the phone, then that's who will be picking you up.
Okay. And then you went to your papa's?
I went to my papa's.
Did Mommy...
Oh, my mom will tell y'all that situation later. He was really...
okay. Did... You can't go ahead. I'm sorry, guys. He's not used to podcasting.
He was mean.
Kingsley. So... Did you see Mommy and Daddy when you got to Papa's?
Yes, they let me see my parents every night if Papa was with me or Nana.
Did you get to go anywhere?
Or anybody.
Okay, yeah.
I got to go
Did you go stay with?
I stayed with my cousins, I stayed with my friends, and I stayed with my Aunt Melanie.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I was glad to fill you in on what I had to say. Now, I'm going to give the headset back to my mom. I hope y'all enjoy your night. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. Thank y'all for listening to Kingsley. He's not used to doing this, and he's hyper and talks a lot like me. So, but yes, he did spend hours there at the DHR building, like he said, before he made it to my dad's. I'm going to give it back to him real quick and let him talk about how he felt at court. 1 second. All right. Tell the listeners how you felt every time we had to go to court.
So, hey, guys, I'm back. So, at court, Mommy, the first or second?
Any court date.
Okay, so, I cried at the end of it because I couldn't go home.
How did you feel at the courthouse when Paula was there?
Oh. So, I thought Paula was down there. I had to use the restroom. And I thought Paula was signing in. But it was really my dad's brother's wife. She was there, and I thought it was Paula because she has red hair like Paula, and she was waving at me, and I just walked by because I'm not talking to Paula. And when Paula went up those stairs and on the ottoman with that guy, yeah, that was completely scary.
You feel? Okay. And how did you feel each time you had to leave and we didn't get to take you home?
Sad.
Okay. And how did you feel getting removed from our home and having to go stay at Paw Paw's?
Oh my